Hello, Carl here. Mm, this is the second part of my first 20 games in OP14, so this will be games 6 to 10. This one does include the Crocodile game, which about halfway through my internet crashed and I wasn't able to finish it, but I'm pretty certain I would have won it. Still, if you don't want to see it because it's frustrating to not see an ending of a game, just skip it. Overall, though, I hope you enjoy. Alright, please create a private lobby. We are now 5-0. Oh, come on, another emu? That's 3 emus in 6 games. And this time he got first. Lafitte. He mulligan, so let's just hope he bricks. Nope, he has the event. 5 elders. Try something. Okay, he has 1. Come on, Lafitte. Boy. Mage probably better first. Get that 5 life. I can see the the event trigger coming from far away. Yeah, okay. I think most people will counter out of that. We have a Kuzan already. I don't think we need the Shiryu. He's already at 7, so we just grab Burgess here. He's gonna be at 4 now. Did he see? He had 1 searcher. That's not enough to find everything. He drew the 5 elders, so I probably didn't have 1 yet. Maybe he already had 1 and 1 and 2. I think if he didn't have a work here, might have taken 1. I'm gonna turn off the on plays anyways. Maybe he top decks the Shalria. Yeah. Okay, so he has the Workery somewhat as predicted. On 5, I want to play Kuzan, but I don't have it. So we're playing, I think, Stage Burgess. Get that out there as soon as possible. Do I grab the Black Hole? Just to cleanly get rid of Workery. I could play it now. The Burgess isn't big. Just get rid of the problem before it becomes a problem. I'll do that. Let's go 5 life. And I mean, I guess we could still do it on 6, but I think it's better to just kill it now. Uh, 6k. Yeah, that goes through. Another Workery. This time he is a blocker. I think we just play 6 cost and Lafitte. Life. Is he gonna counter again? I'll be annoyed if he has losing my edge, because then it doesn't cost him anything. Burgess, 10 cost teach. Game's been relatively slow, but I think I just take on my age here. We rest the Lafitte. Kuzan or Burgess, tough. We'll be playing. Might as well take a Kuzan. Slight delay on the Burgess, but I'm optimistic that I'll find another on time. What's with this dude? He keeps reacting like a side character, like an NPC. I did oops. Okay. Apparently he's also 7. Yeah, I don't wanna He's worried about like, the Kuzan, but if I'm not gonna let like uh put the guy out up there. Another 5 cost. Probably just do my age here to start. And we whiff. Oh my god, that's just fantastic. Okay. Burgess, yeah, I think I have to. Black hole up top. Kuzan, and then just turn it straight into the Burgess and play Vivi, I think. Will he def the Valkyrie? I mean, on 8, like next turn on 10, it's gonna trash this anyway, so do I either, basically, I swing into this and save myself a life. But he gets one more draw and one less card, so okay, ground death for that. Boom, Burgess. Stage. Oh, okay, that's kind of rough. They're all kind of valid. You would rarely play Teach, but it's a relatively slow game. How many elders does he have? Is these two? It's just these two. Ah! I didn't mean to click that. Oh god. I was just looking through. Okay, so he can't have all 5, even if these are 2 of the others. Unless these are 2 of the others and he top decks the 5th one. I'm quite comfortable here. Treasure 2k. I mean, it's not bad to have the black holes, but I think in a situation where we have so much more time, because he doesn't have everything, or he can't have 2, because one of them is the elders, right? Yeah. I have the smaller blocker. Do I take an extra card? I just turn this into the Burgess. I don't know if he wants to play the elders here. He might want to just leave it. In case he leaves this Valkyrie. Okay. I can black hole it, but for a second I was worried I didn't have enough cards in the trash. I could 2k this and keep the Vivi, and I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. He doesn't have removal for like a 1-cost blocker, so this is basically a life guaranteed. The 2k is sometimes the same as a life or a Burgess, but not always. Yo, that's the legendary 2 elders. I have never seen that before. 2 is ridiculous. Holy. I mean 10 cost would be nice, but yeah, okay. Well, at least I didn't whiff again. So I just black hole Valkyrie here, I think. Cycle that. 5 cost Kuzan is a blessing here. I have another Burgess, right? I grabbed one? No. Oh, right, because I grabbed the black hole instead of the Burgess. What can I grab, though? Do I have a Devon or something? Do I have nothing? My god, I have nothing to grab with 5 cost. So I just need to play it and trash the black hole. I can't leave him on plays. That might, save his life with the with the searchers. What can I grab? Do I really have nothing? I can grab a Lafitte. Valkyrie is not an option. Okay, well. In that case, I just trash the Kuzan. I could also just... the Valkyrie is draw, though. I don't want to give him draw. I think these are enough. I'll just black hole the Valkyrie, trash the Kuzan. Did he get another one yet? No, he's still just at those. But he's like at very tip of finding some. So every draw here is never existed. Doesn't get any. He still only has 2. That is so funny. Oh shit. Yeah, now he has enough cards, sadly. I think I need to kill the Nustero, so he needs to defend, but I guess if I can... Yeah. I think... And he's still at 9,000 after he gets put down, but he would just block with Mercury, so... Thing is, does he have more Elders? I mean, he has to have something in hand. This would guarantee kill the Mercury, but then he attaches 4 and swings into this, and it's dead, and so we don't do that. I guess I have to teach now, huh? So this kills Mercury. He can't really kill any of these, right? This will still be at 9, and then he can. Mm, uh, he can swing 9 twice, and it would be dead, I guess. Which would I guess with the event that with the if it just uses the elders, because like life with 5 or something switches to the elders, it could be problematic if it gets reduced twice, which it might. 9 block, another one, put it down, and Burgess is gone. Yeah, I just end here. Uh, he is it. We are both at a very high card and trash amount. He is right, it is a weird game. I'll be, not gonna lie, I'll be pretty annoyed if I lose this. Okay, so he just floods with blockers. I guess he knows he doesn't need to rest. Stage, trash stage, 5 cost Kusan? Nope. Do I just lose? I would need to get 4 attacks through and I only have 3. If I don't turn off on plays. He doesn't have cost reduction, but he can do ground death onto the Burgess and then shoot it. Does take a good amount of his stuff though. I mean, I can just swing a couple times, but like, once again, he just blocks it. And then next turn, 1, 2, 3, and I'm dead. So I'm just dead, like one way or another. I swing with the Burgess. 12 life. I don't know. Yeah, I think this is a lost game. That's so sad. Would Black Hole have been enough to win the game? Black Hole of War Curie. I need to get 3 swings through. Then it would be like, yeah, 11, 12, 13. You might be able to get out of an 11 swing. Event, 2k, 1k. I can't believe we lost this. We can't kill him just due to the blockers. The turn fawn plays doesn't really matter. We swing. We don't have vortex, so we don't need to hold down open for it. We just go 11. I guess we go and remove some of the board. One, two, three. I guess I just don't play the Burgess, huh? I suppose I have him. Like if I had it, you do, I'ma get angry. Is there any point in playing this? He can kill the Burgess probably. He swings just like life, and he can just like attach 5. These buffs them up to 7. This is 6. I just end my turn. There's nothing to do. Yeah, a weird game, but so sad that I lost to this. Why did I lose? He had so little tempo. Because he only had the 2 and 3 elders respectively. Shows how strong of a card it is, where even with 3 it's really strong. I couldn't really kill him. Huh? Okay. Gets himself a Jupiter. Is there a point in negating this? Basically, am I mathematically dead? I'm not. I mean, I am if he puts all down on Charlos now. Which he doesn't. I guess with the rusher I'm still dead, so don't know what I was okay. It's mathematically dead, right? He inted, but is it enough? You can get rid of 2 of the blockers. Black hole finger pistol is the way to go. Double black hole is pointless. Finger pistol is better removal for the Charlos because it actually fills my trash up some more. With the Burgess, we grab a black hole, but it doesn't matter. And now we just go for game, I guess. Black hole, the War Curie, finger pistol, the Charlos, and then we do 7. Two cards. 12. Can he do it? Like, the ridiculous of that. Oh, yeah. That's annoying. All right, we continue on. And we're still at the very start of the ladder here, so. Zoro. First ever game against Zoro. I don't really have anything to play on 3. 1 my age is not good enough. Alright, Lafitte my age, much better. Especially since we're going first, so we can drop the Lafitte. Let me pull up a Mihawk. Decklist real quick. What searchers is he running? Is the Perona. And he has the Kikunojo against which this will be pointless. He didn't mulligan, so maybe that's a sign he has the searcher. Uh, that's fine. I'll do it like this. Okay. Coffin boat. Okay, cool. Aw. But still solid. The feet obviously is the better result. But we take those 2. 5 life. He can always rest this and it's the free down from it, so very annoying. Gonna be at 5. We already have a 6 cost. We're grabbing all the Burgesses using the using all these various many different Kuzans that I have. Do I need to turn off on place? What does this guy have on 4? Nothing really. There's the nope, nothing. Yeah, so just leave it at that. The Kitten Killer. Maybe he had it last turn already, but just wanted to start with the Coffin Boat. Got the Law. Yeah, so we're turning off on place starting next turn. I don't know what else is gonna do with these 2, but just swing life. Isn't that stupid? Oh, right. Guess it doesn't matter. You could rest the dawn and then get more back, but doesn't really help much. Here we obviously just play the Kuzan. I don't think we need Black Hole. Actually, Swift stronger, so stronger into Black Hole. Stronger into Black Hole can actually get rid of the Tashigi for us. And I think if he has her on curve, that's worth getting rid of, because she's such a pain. So on 7, we would be spending 5 to get rid of her. But, you know, 2 cards, so that hurts. But it's worth it. Those 8k swings are gonna cost me cards anyways. There she is. Oh god, what? I guess that he doesn't need to rest anything, so I was like, is he stupid? But he doesn't need to buffer up yet. So I guess we just, okay, Caribou's a nice draw because it gives us something to play. For some reason, I'm getting every single one of my strongers. But we'll trash another stronger, give this minus. There was 6. I guess we can play. Problem with playing the Luffy is that it gets killed by the Kitten Killer. I'm just gonna black hole, be done with it. Do I have a Burgess? Yeah, I do have the Burgesses, no problem. 5 and 6, he goes down to 3. I suppose that was a mistake. I should have used Kuzan first, just in case I top deck a 1 cost like my age. But I didn't. Next turn we're at 9, so Workiri Kuzan would actually be nice. So I'm actually gonna drop the Lafitte, because Kuzan might be the best play depending on what else I draw. I have 1 Burgess out now. He doesn't have the Tashigi due to the combo. I mean, that was on our 7 Dawn, so if on 5 we would have, like, basically, if we were playing the KO engine, we could have used the Kuzan to get Augur, and then Augur Black Hole that, and then we'd have, well, I guess we'd have a bit more. Can't counter out of this, but we're not going to. I think Workiri Kuzan is the play here. Oh, he's swinging. Okay, we do counter out of that for sure. Let's see where this goes. Okay, obviously we just get through that. Difficult. So I could go for the Kuzan my age route. I think 5 cost Kuzan Workiri just gets us more cards, and we still get a Burgess from it. Do I activate the Burgess, the Kuzan right away? I think I do. And that means I will grab this Kuzan with the mage on top. Then first, let's get rid of that. Guess he has events, right? So I should probably look up what he has. Alright, Deadman's Game, I can't forget about that. Triple World something. Okay, that's just more power. Paradise Waterfall, consider character active, so I guess I have to pay some attention to that. We're not gonna make it to anything above 8, so 8 face. He could counter out of this, depends on how he's feeling about it. I guess that might make this matchup difficult. The fact that he has 5 life, always has free dawn, and thus has ridiculous counter. Okay, so he was willing to drop this thingy, which can stun 2 Burgesses. So I'm guessing he has another one. I think if he doesn't have another one, then this is just just a sizable misplay. Oh, the Shiryu, but no, Workiri is better. And then we trash one of the Kuzans. We'll get another card back from Workiri. I mean, he can have something like Deadman's Game, right? And rest Caribou Workiri. That would really hurt. And then, well, he's not Zoro, so he doesn't get a restand if he swings into it. And I am only 1 card away from getting him to 9,000. So he would have to swing 11,000 after Deadman's Game. So if he spends his entire turn, Deadman's Game, rest these 2, 6 onto the, I guess he could just do 5 onto the Law and then swing 11 onto the Burgess. But I would probably actually defend it then. Wait, no, I can't defend it. Whoops. But yeah, I drop 1 card, this goes up to 10. Alright, god damn it, that card. It's such like a powerful, you know, secret rare 9 cost that it really feels like it would be an on play. Okay, he stuns the Burgess. I need a 10 cost now. Otherwise I'm screwed, I think. Mihawk has the Ace Leader ability, which is just fantastic. The rest wasn't annoying enough. I think I take this just to draw. I need answers. I need to find 10 cost teach. I might play 2 blockers next turn, so I will definitely block this next swing. But that is not that. Actually, I can't kill Mihawk. KO reduction would also be difficult, even if I had Augur. I would need double Augur, which, you know, isn't happening. I don't think Black Hole is that useful here. I just need to find Teach. There we go. I think that's the first one I saw, or did I trash one? I trashed one at the start. Okay, so we 10 cost on that. It's not like he has any leader abilities. This can't be rested. So he can set the law as active. The 9,000 swing, I think it'll just eat a an event. Suppose if it eats an event and he has the Dawn anyways, I might as well just go face. We'll see what he does about the 5k swing. Oh, I should have stunned Mihawk first, of course. Because he can trash something. But no, he just drops a 2k. Okay. Well, we're playing it anyways. Boom, boom. And then, do I get him to 2? Or do I try to kill Law? The thing is, the Law's a blocker, so I need to kill him at some point. That's rough. I will have Black Hole to kind of stall that. If he has another Mihawk, this will be problematic. I'll need more teaches, but it'll still be able to perma stun a Burgess. I'm going live. Does he even have one plays I'm worried about? I just remembered. Oh, right. He plays the Law and Beppo and the Doflamingo. So yes, he does have one plays that I'm worried about. I don't think Shiryu has any great targets, so we're just gonna do it like that. Another Mihawk would really be problematic. The Shanks would also be annoying. He can stop my... Okay, so he does have the Law and Beppo. That's another big body. Okay, cool. Resting him doesn't help much, but, you know, you tried. I guess he might swing like 7-7. I can't counter out of it, which actually is really annoying. But I'll, you know, block one of them. He might keep the Law active just because he's worried about death, which he should be. So I guess he keeps Law active and just swings at 8 face, but I will just block that with Teach, so who cares? Right, GG, easy. First Zoro match, no problem. Have had any trouble. He had a Deadman's game, but he didn't have more high. I guess he had the hind here. How would I have played this to win? So he wouldn't swing with this because it's too risky. He has like some Dawn open, so I can counter out with Deadman's game. But the first thing I do, I guess I don't have a Black Hole in hand anymore. If I did have a Black Hole in hand, then I Black Hole Law. And then I have 3 swings, 3 of which need to go through. I have 4, so Black Hole, so I can do something like 9, 10, 11, 12. And he would need to counter out of a 9k swing, which he can. 9 and 2k, and an 11k swing, which he can't. So he was mathematically dead, I believe, if I had found a black hole. But I didn't, so that would have been more difficult, and I might have not been able to kill him that round. Oh, there was the teach. But I probably would have still won. If I find another 10 cost, then I stun the Mihawk again. I swing with the Burgesses, right? So he's still forced to counter out hard right away. We'll see. All right, nice win. We will take those. All right, let's continue. Crocodile. That's nice. I also haven't played against Crocodile before. So I suppose in the first like 8 or so, I've played against 4 different OP14 leaders and a bunch of emu. Go first or second? What do we want to go against this? Let's see here. So Crocodile, OP14, Black. Will it show up? No. Black Crocodile. Okay, let's get a deck list here. Just so that I can remember. Oh right, yeah, he has the gate count that can get rid of my blockers. He has a lot of 5 costs, and he has 7 costs with the Sunday. So I guess he's happier going first. So I'll go second then, and so I'll go first then, and we'll see where this goes. Yeah, that's a horrible hand. That is a better hand. We go first. We don't have stage, but I think we're fine with that because playing stage is risky against Crocodile. Does he have low cost searchers? Yeah, he has the Makita. That's it though. He mulligan, so the chance is low that he actually has the on-play searcher, which would be the nice answer to my Lafitte. He also wants to trash his own characters. Okay, nice. So we go 5 life. What events does he have? Ground death, and sometimes capture patch works. -3. So basically, okay, you can stun, like, not refresh on anything for 1 dawn. That's not bad. Yeah, no, we just do double defeat. Stage. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother. I just take Burgess. I think this is probably the way we're gonna have to play against him. It's worth considering putting it out anyways, but it's gonna be at 4. At 4. Bon, Babe. These are not on play effects, so we will just let it be. Yeah, so if we play stage and he plays the Miss Merry Christmas, then he KOs it and draws a card. So for free, he gets rid of it basically. So we just go -1 in turn of doing a top 3 search and filling our trash a bit. Oh, okay, so we did use that to stop Lafitte from unresting. Interesting play. I like it. I don't know if it's worth it though. Kinda feels like it might be an overinvestment on his side. What am I leader building for? 5 costs, right. He has Dad's Bones that could rest the Kuzan and rush into it. He has like draw from the Mr. 5, so we are turning stuff off. Just put a Burgess in trash right away. Leave it at that. Okay. There goes the other Lafitte. So he did prevent it for me from gaining a card, but he lost a card doing it, so I guess it's still advantageous for me. He has the Zala on curve, so if I was playing the KO version, I would be in an awkward spot right about now. Actually, no, because he hasn't really been able to fill his trash. So this would be perfectly fine for the KO version. I think we just play Kuzan here. Swing. Do I play the Lafitte? No, I play the Caribou. I did 2 5k swings. I think I'm gonna guess I'm gonna eat a card and do 1 damage. Leaves him at 6 life. But it's also possible that he'll counter out of 2. But then he'll be at 4 cards, so that's solid. Burgesses are small, I admit. The route where we don't play stage out of worry for it getting killed leaves us with very small Burgesses. Maybe this is why. Maybe that means the KO engine is better here. As I'm playing, I'm trying to find situations where my current deck uh, would be where an engine would be worse, would be better, right? Because as far as I've seen so far, so I'm so smart. As far as I've seen so far, I might play the stage then. Push my luck. He took the hit there, right? Yeah, so it was one of the routes I was expecting. He has something, but he doesn't really like. I guess he can leader ability to to do it, but he doesn't really have anything he wants to cost reduce. I'll push my. Do I need to push my luck? I could just go for 10 costs, but I won't find the my ages with a setup like this. I'm healthy. I'm just gonna try it. It'll feel awkward now if if he doesn't have the end. Oh, I think I do my age for the spike, right? I mean, I can just chain 10 costs. I think it's probably the more reliable state of affairs here. Black hole. Does he have blockers? He does. Gonna drop the stronger. Now he might have Miss Merry Christmas, and we'll see how it kind of plays out. Just makes us lose a card, but in turn we did get an extra card in trash, and we found a teach, but I mean we would have found him anyways. We get closer to finding more Burgesses because I really need those because, well, I have a Kuzan on board and no Burgess to grab. He'll grab another, you know, I think I just take the free block, right? Does he have some sort of rusher that I need to be wary of? He has Mr. 1. If there's a character with a cost of 0 or 8 or more. Then he can rush. But he would still need to first use something reduce. It could have Miss Merry Christmas, right? If I block here, he plays Miss Merry Christmas, destroys the stage, draws a card, gives -10 to whatever, something, Burgess. Now he swings into the Kuzan. It grabs me. A Kuzan, and then he plays the Mr. 1 and rushes into that. And if he attaches down into that, then I'm in just kind of an awkward spot. I'm fine keeping it like this. It requires a lot of situational things for him to go right. Alright. We're back. Let's continue. We're not quite at 10 games yet. We got to see a good amount of the OP14 leaders. Still haven't seen Law, and not gonna lie, I'm not sad about that. I feel like it's bad for us and will not be a unique experience. Like it's gonna be a rush aggro red deck. Jinbei I'm interested to see. I feel like we would just crush him. I'm down for any of the OP14 leaders, to be honest. Just to kind of establish how well we do against them. Because against the others, a lot of the others, at least we generally know. We know how emo nays go. Blue-purple is a bit different now based on the fact that their deck list seems to have changed a good amount. Still waiting for my opponent. I wonder if it's the ranked I'm bugging again. The Crocodile match I was in crashed, and that annoyed me a lot because I was on a nice win streak. Okay, looks like my opponent cancelled the match. I was on a nice win streak, and I was probably going to win that game. Stun with the 10 cost. Set up board to go game. Let's see here. Mihawk, I am down for that. I think I go first and try to deny him like the Tashigi 7 cost. Yeah, we definitely go first. We definitely go first. One searcher is not great. I'm gonna mulligan this. Okay. Let me pull up the green Mihawk decklist so I don't forget. Our hand is not any better than before. On 3, we might have absolutely nothing. He has a Perona. This is looking very bad unless we top deck something here. Oh my god, he has 2. Okay, nice. We top deck the stage. That fixes our problems. Maybe another searcher? No. Now we just take the stronger black hole on top. I guess I could drop a stronger now in preparation for the Tashigi. Because with the with the stage, I should be able to find another black hole in time. Since he's not playing it this turn, he's playing it the next turn. Double checking, I think on 4 there's nothing I'm really worried about. Exactly. Next turn, not next turn, but yeah, next turn he's playing something, probably something not too impressive. He has another Perona, okay, that hurts. What did he grab the first time? Ikunojo? Oh right, the 1 cost, okay. I was worried about the yellow one, I was like, wait a moment, that shouldn't be possible. More searchers. Okay, he whiffed that one. That makes me happy. We counter out of this. We just drop the Devon. I guess he can just go back to. Didn't use leader ability, right? Wait, am I missing something? Draw a card. Deploy Perona. Play Kid Killer. So he's 3 rested done. Oh, if there's a character with a cost of 5 or more, right? I'm gonna have to get that into my head. So he's playing the Tashigi to follow. We just play the Kuzan here, go 5 life, eat one of his cards. He'll be able to use leader ability, but I doubt he won't have a law or yeah, okay, he has something. He has something. We play the Kuzan. We trash this, we grab. I mean, I guess we already have 2 Burgesses. But we also have 2 Kuzans. This is gonna be one. This one goes in the trash. I still think I grab a. Well, the thing is, I need to trash something. I don't want to trash the 6 cost. I'll grab another Burgess. Screw it. He has a lot of small bodies. I'm expecting like Tashigi into a bunch of other stuff. Okay. So he gets the coffin boat, but because he just got it now, he didn't get the draw, so that's nice. Some people, the same as when the Going Merry was being played in green purple. Some people just like don't really have it in their heads that the draw from the stage is an on play effect, so they would mess it up. But it's still fine for him. He probably knew. Gets the value 7. Okay. Trigger. Do want to find. Okay, so wait. So he didn't actually have the Tashigi. Means I have more time to set up. I want to play Kuzan VV. That gives me like a nice board, 2 more blockers, another Burgess in the form of the Kuzan. A lot of 1 costs. I need that a null stage thing that KOs all 1 and 2 cost that your opponent has. Oh, think about how beautiful that would be. Think about how beautiful it would be. Trash this, grab Burgess. I think we still play VV. Do I? So I'll have 2 Burgesses. Is my age better in hand than a Lafitte? I'll be at 9. So Lafitte 2 would be nice. I want to have the 1k counter. I guess it kind of also depends a bit on what I find. I think Lafitte might be better just to make sure I find the... I want the bigger Burgesses though. The Lafitte will, like, get effortlessly taken down. Okay, 10 cost. Nah, I'll just take the Lafitte. Trash the Lafitte. Guess I could have kept it for the 1 cost blocker. Play these two. I'm at 10. The My Age will get me the... I'll be annoyed if he has a 5k swing now, which he might very well. There's the Law. But hopefully he kind of like goes up to 7k. Okay, he doesn't. To take the free swing, he can attach a bunch. And I can block that as well. I won't have the Kuzan, but I don't need the Kuzan right away. He has he has so much empty stuff. He's probably gonna attach like 3 down onto the Kikonojo swing, and I will just take this. If he swings 6, then yep, 7. Do I give up a blocker for this? No. I'm out of cards. I need cards. It means I can't play more than 1 character, but that probably doesn't matter. Okay, there's a 10 cost. I could keep it just to play next turn because I do have some time. And he does have he has the Mihawk and the Shanks. He doesn't have the Shanks, but he could have the Mihawk. And if he hits me with that when I don't have a teach, could be painful. Mage first. Black Hole sadly has nothing to hit. Yeah, I mean, these go to the trash anyway, so what can you do? I think I just play the Lafitte here and see if I can find something. The Shiryu could be good. Get rid of the free Dawn of the Kid and Killer, maybe? Okay. I just take another thingy here, right? Boost up those Burgesses. Okay, Kuzan. Can I grab another Burgess? Yeah, okay, so that's the clear answer here. We grab another Burgess or a Devon, probably a Burgess. I think we're like, safe enough where I don't have to feel bad. He probably activates the Kid and Killer here if he wants to counter out of stuff. Thing is, he's gonna need to start replacing his cheap 1 costs. Yeah, the Kuzan is a great answer here, I think. We trash the black hole. Actually, we don't need to trash the black hole. We can have this go face. Then we play the Kuzan. We replace. I guess we replace the stronger, huh? Actually, no. The stronger might still be able to get rid of something or like increase my trash. The Lafitte dies 100% to a Perona swing, so he's dead anyways. He's dead to me. Do I have to worry about being dead, or can I just grab Burgess? Nah, I can just grab Burgess. I mean, to be fair, I could grab I could grab the Devon for offensive purposes. The thing is that the Law doesn't have blocker until he's at 1. So if I he's at 2. So if I swing big with that, I mean, he'll probably have events. I'll grab a Burgess. It's the consistent pick here. And then I'll trash a Tengar Teach for leader ability and leave it at that. I can also potentially grab myself a Devon from the Death of the Kuzan, so I won't be expecting it. Problem is, he has Dawn open, and he's always going to have a whole bunch of Dawn open. Which probably freezes the Kuzan. No, the Burgess, okay. I think that's a mistake on his part. Yeah. Because the Kuzan will turn into another Burgess and also be a blocker, so. I suppose, I mean, I can't counter out of this. I wanna transition the Kuzan here at some point, but He doesn't have that many, swings. I just block this with a... I guess the stronger is kind of useless, so maybe I just tank it, but tank us teach, removing the stronger, but stronger gets me an extra card in the trash, maybe. What's he doing with 4? He's just swinging, right? I think he might just do like a 5k swing from Kikunojo, and then he won't swing with the law, so I think just getting a Burgess here is fine. He does another 5k swing, yeah, okay. I think I just block here with Kuzan. Well, what if he swings 7 then? He doesn't have a blocker. He's probably not worried about death. I 10 cost him anyways. I'll have a problem if he has another Mihawk. Yeah, he doesn't want to risk the blocker, so I stun the Mihawk, I swing 5 and 10. And yeah, that's basically the plan here. I mean, I'm gonna trash whatever I get here, so it doesn't really matter. It's actually relevant to use this first because this guy can turn a brick into a 2k. And then we swing 5 face. I think this gets countered and then the Burgess swing goes through. Do I rest him? Yeah, I have enough blockers. And then we trash the Shiryu. I'll leave it at that. Okay, so he's at 1 life. His law is a blocker now. I'll be very annoyed if he has another Mihawk. He doesn't. Deadman's game. Did he have any chance of killing us? No. Damn. The finger pistol right away would have been basically useless. Black Hole Stronger. There's the Shanks for him. Because he didn't have great things. Spider web. Yeah, double Deadman's game wouldn't have really have been enough. Yeah, nice. GG. Alright, let's continue. Let's create a private lobby. Sure. I think this is the 9th game. Oh boy, blue purple. It's been a while. It's been a while. Okay, at least I have stage. My age, because I'm up top. I guess the question is what this guy's running, because generally blue purple doesn't run Gravity Blade or more importantly the Rush Luffy anymore. And then a little 6k swing here. I guess he could ramp if he gets the trigger, but that's unlikely. We just play the Lafitte here, I think. Need one of his swings. There's a Kuzan. Not worried about anything on 4 either. Ideally he doesn't have ramp, but he might. Does. I think just 6k and a Burgess. Okay, my age or 10 cost? I'll take the my age. Kind of like a good in-between turn. Just throwing 6k swings. There we go. 1 damage. Now he's gonna be at 7. No drastic on plays I'm worried about. I guess he could ramp and then do Hachi, which still wouldn't really be worth it for him. If he plays Usuhachi. Like 3 for ramp, 3 for Usuhachi, and then 7k into 6k is not worth it. Oh my god, the double ramp? Really? Otama? Okay, to be fair, I don't know the upgraded deck list with stuff like Otama, but can also just be hard to predict. Okay, so I think here I do... Okay, I don't have enough cards for Vivi actually, so I just do a bunch of My Ages and Kuzan. I don't have another Burgess to grab out, so Kuzan, 6k swing, and one My Age. I will take that teach. Do I activate the Kuzan right away? I think so. There's no like real advantage to not. I will not rest my Burgess in that case. Just an easy target. And it's not like I'm low. On 9, I'll play Kuzan, My Age, Vivi, I guess. I could also do one My Age less so that I can attach a Dawn to swing. I think I'll do that. The thing is, I'll probably find a third Burgess, so that My Age buff could be nice. But the multiple swings, that's why I get to keep a 2k. Boom, there's the Burgess. We trash Burgess. Do I rest this? Get a 2k, he can swing into it. I'm not close to getting him up to 8. I could defend him if I commit. If he has, I guess, if he swings 9 into it, I would need to 2k 1k. Then he would only have 7 Dawn left. So maybe he would not be able to play anything big, basically. I think he wants to play something big. If he plays something for 9, he'll leave 1 up for Giant. So he won't be able to swing it. If he has the rusher, then I'm fucked anyways, because I don't have the teach to answer it, and the rusher will bounce both of my Burgesses back to hand, even if it doesn't kill one right away. So I think I can actually swing, just because he won't have the Dawn to commit to killing it. Okay. Bit excessive, but I guess he doesn't have a 2k. And the 2 Dawn, you know, can be expensive later once you have Giant. Vilndros Sanji. Alright. On top of deck. Okay. Well, okay, so he just commits. Alright, fine. Can I counter out of this just as a meme question? No. Bye bye. Now we set up another one and blockers. Mage. I guess just, yeah, I mean, I don't have a choice. Kuzan, trash the Kuzan, take a 10 cost. We are at 8 now, it's not gonna go higher than that. 8. Okay, there's a Giant. Doesn't cost him anything, because Giant is a nice and fair card. And then for leader ability, we trash a Kuzan, because from here on we're just playing 10 costs. Hopefully we can keep, basically the plan is he plays like a 9 cost or something, right? And swings, we block with the Kuzan, we get a second Burgess, we 10 cost, we stun the big body. Okay, so I guess the Roger, yeah, that fits. He can swing 7 face, whatever. He can also not swing to avoid us getting the Burgess, but yeah, I'm still fine with that. 1 Burgess is still hitting hard. I suppose if I had kept the Kuzan, I could now do, you know, double Burgess, but this is fine. Get full lead, just because we're gonna trash it anyways. Not being able to like combine leader swings with the 10k just is annoying. Okay, but he doesn't have another giant. At least not yet. That makes me happy. Do I swing with the 6 cost? I mean, he won't swing with his leader because he knows I'll get a Burgess. But I'll block with Teach anyways. So actually swing here with 6 because I'm not going to get value out of it. He's not going to swing. And if I do this, then he's still not going to swing. So the only difference is that I get to eat a card from his hand. Okay, he's got Nami. I think he's going to go for something like that. Like, you know, Nami Rosinante type stuff. He gets 2 back. Oh, fuck. I think I dropped the 2k here. I guess in this case it would have been nicer if the Kuzan wasn't rested, but this is still better. Trash. Would be nice to have the black hole, but I'll put it under the deck. 20. 10,000. This will go through. Especially because he doesn't have. I guess I could have just gone for game now that I think about it. With like. I mean, I guess I can still try. 10, 10, 11 is the distribution. Am I dead if it doesn't work? Not really, but at the same time, like, what is he gonna do? Again, just gonna do the 6k swing for the same reasoning as before. And we again stun. Good luck. Another red rock. Come on. And now he has giant. I'm playing the teach there. I would swing like 10, 10, 11, right? Then my stuff would be rested. I would just have the VV and I wouldn't have the 10 cost. And he does have the Roger to swing. So he would swing to kill the Burgess, but he would have to do that high, which he can because he just starts with the Roger. I block with Vivi. He wouldn't really be. Why would he play the Otama? I guess he thought he had on plays. He doesn't have a blocker, so the only reason, yeah, Kuzan is like the only thing worth considering because I need to get an extra card to trash. Now he has stuff. I'll grab another Burgess with the Kuzan here. And that leaves me with 5 Dawn to swing, so I probably just do like 10-10. Which will eat his event. And another card. I suppose he's running a bit low here. Yeah, so I could commit to game. What happens then? So either he dies, okay, cool. If he doesn't, if he goes giant, he goes low, which is, you know, nice. But, you know, good chance he just has an event, he counters out. Then, next turn. I'll just trash the Kuzan. Next turn, I block his first, like, swing onto a Burgess. The second swing onto the Burgess goes through. Now, the next turn, I have the Kuzan and my leader. And he has a blocker that he would play alongside the Burgess, right? Alongside his killing. Because he needs to attach 4 Dawn, like 10 onto the Burgess like this, right? And then attach 4, and then 5 to play Nami. Leaves him with 1 Dawn and 1 blocker. So I would need to get 2 attacks through. I could do like 10, 11 again. So we'd need to have that again, but it's possible. I think I just grab another Burgess. Good chance he has an event and thus lives. If I get a Burgess, realistically, like, what can he possibly do next turn? Nothing. Because he starves me, I don't have to worry about him like suddenly going for game. Yeah, if he countered out of like if I'd committed and he defended, he would now have another giant, and so killing him would be difficult. I suppose he would actually have to have the Nami. If he doesn't have that blocker, then of course it's much more difficult because I would just swing 15,000 face, right? Which, to be fair, for fairness reasons, he can potentially counter out of, but okay, there's the Burgess, and that's game. That means I think in the first 10 games we've lost once. The match against Crocodile shows as a loss, but that was a win. Yeah, I guess he also has blockers like that he can play. Okay, I mean, I don't see a reason to not just take this. Now, I can either search for Black Hole with the Lafittes, or I can just swing face. I mean, these will go up to 11, so I can do like 12. I can swing 12 4 times. One he can block, and then he needs to count out of 3, which is impossible. No reason to risk anything. 12, 12, 12. Good luck. Let's do it with our leader, shall we? Beautiful. Looks like he was probably dead then. The turn before, but there was no need to risk it, so we will take that win. Guess I should check how many wins it's actually been now, how many games. Eastern. Here. Okay, here, start. First one was indeed against Moria. No, it wasn't. Why is it not showing these? Or why, who's playing in the match history? It's a bit inconsistent here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Weird. Okay, okay, wins 8, losses 2. Okay, so that's, well, one of the losses is the Crocodile match that I would have won. So we are 9 out of 10. Beautiful. Let's continue with line. And welcome back. I hope you enjoyed. Obviously, it's annoying to have another emu and to have the net crash, but that's how it goes sometimes. I'll be uploading the other 10 games over the following days. So comment, etc. for the algorithm, join the Discord, and I will see you there or in the next video.